You got a little off a little early there.
I did.
Hashtag
the
Shark
gate.
Tank.
I'm excited.
We are excited. Extremely excited. And you want to know why I'm excited? Because someone brand new I have never met before.
That almost never happens.
And that never really happens. I usually have an inkling of what's going on out there. Is coming on the show that up until just a few minutes ago and up until less than 24 hours ago, I had no clue. And
well, she's coming fast and furious into the Las Vegas economy and the Las Vegas small business market.
That's right. So, Nicole, you have been talking about this gown nonstop for the last 3 days. So, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to literally just hand you the keys to this show. Boom.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
And you're on. Go.
All right, so I want to introduce Elena Ledoux. She is the owner, one of the co-owners of Superb Maids. Mm-hmm. And before we like, oh, maid service. You think you know what it is, you don't know what it is. Elena, whose background is in law, yes. She's a world traveler. She's from Uzbekistan originally, right?
Correct.
I don't even know where that is. I just know it's that way.
It's Russia.
Oh, it's Russia.
Yeah, yeah. So all of that, put her law degree aside several years ago to focus on your family, right? Mm-hmm. And had a circumstance that came up with a friend that was won a green card lottery to come from Uzbekistan as well, an architect. So we've got the lawyer, we've got the architect from Russia, right?
Right.
Great joke.
Yes, it is. Walked into a bar, and she called you and said, "Hey, I won this green card lottery. I need a job. I'm going to bring my family. I want to stay. I need a job." And you're like, "Geez, an architect from Uzbekistan. What am I going to do?"
Yes, non-English speaking.
Non-English speaking architect. So what did you do?
Well, we grabbed the vacuum cleaner. We grabbed another friend, and then we started, cleaning homes for a living.
Because that's a natural progression for a lawyer and an architect, is to grab vacuum cleaners and start cleaning homes.
Yes.
That's, was there a little bit of when you first talked about it, did someone say, wait a minute, I'm not going to clean houses? Come on. Can we do something? Was there any of that?
No, in fact, when I was working as a lawyer, I was helping one of my husband's businesses. It's one of the largest IT companies in Hawaii, and they have, I think, 7 or 8 offices. And I was a temporary COO, and I remember doing everything there, like killing roaches, fixing computers, hiring staff, everything. And so I knew right away from that limited experience that if I were to jump into cleaning homes, I will be cleaning homes. And so that was one of the conditions that we discussed.
So that's the first little nugget, the key to success on what makes an entrepreneur truly successful. You need to know your business from the inside out, and whether you are cleaning toilets or working on payroll or working on the marketing, you do it all. You're not above doing anything. You should know it, and you should do it well, and do it like a lawyer would do it very well, right?
That's right.
Okay, so here's the punchline. We're going to fast forward 2 years later. So we went from a couple of ladies and a vacuum cleaner, just starting a company, starting a job, creating an opportunity for her friend to stay in the country, to 2 years later, 43 employees.
Correct.
43 employees, about $90,000 a month revenue coming in for a maid service that does not market itself as, how do we all, out of fear, start to market ourselves? We've got the best price. Let me give you a discount.
Let's group on this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Superb Maids, and check it out. I want you to check out the website.
Right.
One of the things I love about the website, other than oh my gosh, this website is great, because I came in to meet Elena and just discuss helping her with her business, and I'm like, this is a great website. Who did your website? Oh, she did.
Yes.
Oh, your SEO is great. I started to put in Superb, and before I even got to Maids, the drop down came in and it was Maids. Who does your SEO? Oh, I do my SEO. And then I look at the ratings. We've got 150 plus Yelp ratings, 5-star Yelp ratings. We've got 40-something Google Plus ratings. We've got 41 5-star Facebook ratings. Your clients love you, and you are not the cheapest in town.
Correct.
You marketed yourself how? What's the company philosophy for Superb Maids? What makes you superb?
We're focusing more on the value that we're delivering to clients, and I feel like people are willing to pay more money if they're getting even more value out of it. So it's not about being the cheapest. It's not about you sort of paying us and we sort of doing the job. It's more about, okay, we're going to do an amazing job for you, but you have to pay because it actually, I always tell our clients, there is no magic in cleaning. You just have to grind it out. You just have to put in the hours that it takes, the people that it takes, the high quality people, the trained people, and just do it. And that costs money, and therefore, our prices are, on the higher end. They're not the highest in town, but they are not cheap for sure.
Right.
But you definitely get a great value.
You get what you pay for.
Yes.
And you really deliver. Now, here's another statistic which I found interesting because Elena just said it's another key in business, folks. If you're an entrepreneur, if you start a business and you have a business that needs employees, human resources, we call it human resources because truly it is a valuable resource. And here's another interesting statistic. Elena, for the people that are working for the company, they interview 100 people to hire one.
That is amazing to me.
And there's 43 now. And can you talk a little bit about the relationship that you have with your employees?
Absolutely. We treat our employees as a family. We understand when I hire people or onboard them, I explain that you are the same as me. I mean, we're going to be partners. And so I understand that you have a personal life. I understand that you have family. I understand you have hobbies or interests. So you just tell me which days you would like to work. So by the time, if you have a family obligation or a wedding for your sister, or you have to take your mom or dad to surgery or your kid's recital, just tell me you can't work those days and you just don't work. And then you work the days that you are ready and able. So by the time you are in our client's home, your head is there, your heart is there, so you can do an amazing job. And our cleaning standard is make the client cry. When they come home and see their home, they should start crying. So it's not possible to do it if your head is somewhere else, if you're distracted, if you're not happy, if you're upset with your coworker. And then in our company, if you don't want to work with someone, you don't have to. Like, all you have to do is just send a text message to your supervisor, and that's going to be the last time you'll be working with that person.
So you're really empowering these employees to really feel like they've got a vested interest in the company, that they're cared about, that you care about them. When you were referred over to me for a possible good match for each other in business, it was from a very good friend of mine, and how she described you. One of the reasons why she said, this woman is extraordinary, you need to meet her. She needs help with this. I think you can help her. You need to meet her. Her employees, Elena is listed as an emergency contact at the school.
I am. Yeah, I pick up
for
their
the
kids.
Children. So, what boss do you have going and picking up your kids in case there's an emergency and something that comes up? And that type of quality, that type of heart, that type of passion, it really is superb. And it's exceptional. It's an extraordinary. If you'd like to check out this business, I want you to check out, put in superbmaids.net if you want to put it into the URL, or just I challenge you, open up Google, put in superb. If Maids doesn't drop down, I'm going to buy you a cup of coffee. It's incredible the response that you get on this. You jump onto the website, it's super, it's clean, it's efficient, and I think that really goes to talking about what your branding is. The level of ease that you have, because I think I'm going to guess that a lot of your customers tend to be the A-type personalities. They're driven, they're successful, they know what they want, they know what their standards are.
Correct.
You jump onto this website and you're just like, okay, here's my home, this many square foot, click. No, do I want them to clean the patio today? Okay, click, $99. Easy, simple.
Love it. I just
done.
love that stuff.
So you can really order exactly what it is that you want, and not have any type of confusion or gray area or disappointment, because isn't that really what makes a satisfied customer, is when they have an expectation, you understand what the expectation is, and that you're able to meet it.
Correct. And we try to borrow, based on my background and my partner's background, we try to borrow the best parts of different businesses. For instance, customer service from a high-end 5-star hotel in Lanai, it's called Koele Lodge. So the way they treat you, you feel like you're a queen for a day. And so our customer service is kind of attuned to do that, so to make customers feel like they are the most important thing, which they are. And then like for example, from law, everything we do is by the book. We pay taxes. We don't skirt the laws. We're very responsible. Lawyers do a lot of pro bono work, so we partner up with charities. I just came back yesterday from an amazing charity. It's called Child's Haven. Just amazing. And so we're going to do events with them. We're going to support them. And technology-wise, from online booking, I think customers are getting spoiled nowadays. You can buy anything. You can buy an elephant online probably, and so that is integrated.
Buy your
as well.
blinds getting done online if that's
Right.
what you need.
Yes.
Well, guess what? 10 minutes is over.
Wherever it was quick.
That was quick.
You have not heard of Superb Maids. You've heard of them now, and you need to keep your eye on this company, keep your eye on this lady. You'll be seeing more and more of Elena and Superb Maids. Check it out, superbmaids.net, and we'll put a link on the show so you can get
right.
right to there from there too. Elena, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
We'll be back next week. See ya.